Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Fable Joey, and I'm here with an E3 Wish video. Now, Nintendo's E3 press conference is tomorrow morning, and I don't know about you guys, but I am unbelievably excited, so I thought I'd give you guys my wishes. Now, this is not predictions, this is just what I would love to see, what I'd be super excited to see if it happened. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen. Like I said, this isn't like what I'm predicting to be there. This is just like, if I could pick an ideal E3, all my crazy wishes slapped into one video, well, here you go. It's gonna start, and then after, I'll give you guys a little news about what's coming for the channel. But yeah, let's get into some E3 stuff. Let's get the big one out of the way, shall we? Animal Crossing Switch. Now, I'm not half as worried as many other people are. Just because they said that it won't be playable at the show floor, it does not mean anything. It doesn't mean that the game's been delayed. It doesn't mean that they're not going to show it at E3 at all. I definitely think that we will get something, and if we don't, I personally think that's okay. I just want them to make the game as good as possible. I want it to be fun. I want it to be Animal Crossing. And really, I just think that if they were going to say anything, they wouldn't say it there, because that's not a surprise at all if they were like, oh, it's going to be there and it's going to be playable. Plus, Animal Crossing isn't the most fun thing to demo. I mean, of course, it is a fun game. Don't get me wrong. I love Animal Crossing. But it's not the most exciting thing to demo. They could definitely be demoing other stuff. I absolutely love Animal Crossing. I'm super excited to see what they do with this new installment. If it's not there, I'm going to be okay with that. A lot of people are going to be really upset, but I think I'll be okay with it. And I'll be super excited if it is though. I'd really like to see what they do with the franchise moving forward, and yeah. I've never made a top 10 Zelda games on my channel before, but Zelda Link's Awakening is one of my favorite Zelda games. It's definitely in the top 10. I think it might be number 7 or 6. I love the original game. I think it's got some of the best music in the whole franchise. It's definitely my favorite music from any of the 2D outings. I love the original art style, and I love the way that the dungeons played out. So I'm really excited to see more about the remake. I think that the art style is fantastic. I really like this, and once again, may I just add, people really hated Wind Waker's art style when it first came out, and a lot of people really don't like this one. I really like it. It took a while for me to be like, okay, this is happening, this Zelda remake is happening, and this is what they went with, and after I kind of came to terms with it, I end up really respecting it and really enjoying the direction that they're putting this game in. And I really don't want to see a ton more. I feel like if they're going to add anything, yeah, say what you're going to add, but if you're not, I mean, we really know all that we need to know. Most of us have played this game before and are just super excited to play it in this remade fashion. I'd be super excited to see another trailer with some more gameplay, but I really don't need it. I just wanted to mention it. Everyone's been talking about this for a really long time, so I'll just get it out of the way fast. Yeah, we're not going to see Metroid Prime 4 for a long time, and I'm okay with that. You remember what happened with Breath of the Wild? It kept getting delayed, and delayed, and delayed, and then finally it came out, and it was an unbelievable game. And I think that's the same thing that's going to happen with Metroid Prime 4, and I am very willing to wait. But I would love to see a Metroid Prime trilogy on Switch, just like every other person on the internet. I think it would be fantastic. Metroid Prime Echoes is one of my favorite games that has ever been made. The atmosphere in that game just sucks me in every time I go back to it. Metroid Prime Echoes, if I gotta play that on my Switch in HD, and the other two, I love the other two just as much, but I really would love to see this. I think everyone would love to see this. It's kind of a no-brainer. Some people say that it's already done, and whether or not that's true, I'd be excited if it came, and if it didn't, I'm okay with that too, but it would be really, really cool to see. The Legend of Zelda is my favorite gaming series of all time. Fire Emblem is my second favorite gaming series of all time, and yet I'm still more excited for this game than those two installments that are coming. And not to say that I'm not excited for those two, because I think they look great, but Astral Chain looks unbelievable. I'm a huge anime fan, so I kind of love the anime-ish style of it. I think they picked the perfect people to direct this game. Nier Automata is absolutely wonderful. I love that game, and the fact that we're getting the producer who worked on that is just wild. I think it'll be a perfect fit for Switch, and if they stick with that August 30th release date, I mean, I'm hoping that we get to see it here, and if it gets delayed, I mean, I'm sure that they would just be working on it, but I really can't see this going any further than 2020, and if it comes out at that release date when it's supposed to, I will be insanely excited. I already am so excited. We just had one trailer with snippets of gameplay in it, and it hooked me. I think the game looks so fantastic. I love the art style. I love the epic feel of it, and I honestly cannot wait for Astral Chain. I am, like, beyond excited for this game, and I really hope it turns out to be fantastic. I love Luigi's Mansion 1 and 2. I think they are absolutely fantastic games. I think 3 is going to be great. I cannot wait to see it. And that's about all I have to say because the release trailer for it is about 40 seconds. So we're going to learn more, and I can't wait to learn more. I just got to warn you guys, from now on, this is where it gets really wish-centered, and my wishes, definitely. So let's get into the crazy stuff, shall we? Usually, when people talk about the next Mario game, they always say Super Mario Odyssey 2, but what I would love to see is a Super Mario Galaxy 3. I love the Super Mario Galaxy game. Super Mario Galaxy 1 is indeed my favorite Mario game. I absolutely love number 2 and 1. I think they are fantastic, and seeing a third Mario Galaxy would be unbelievable. I think that everyone would be on board with that, or at least to my knowledge, I think everyone loves these games as much as I do, but I think it would be incredible to see. Also, I wish more people would mention this. I haven't really heard a lot of people talk about a Mario Galaxy 3. Usually what I hear is Super Mario Odyssey 2 or Super Mario 3D World 2, and I would be insanely okay with those, but having a Super Mario Galaxy 3 would be unbelievable, and if that came out, I think I might be the happiest Nintendo fan that ever lived. Yeah, I want Skyward Sword HD. I am one of the people who adores Skyward Sword, and I am happy to defend it whenever anyone needs to. If they had an HD remake of this game, which I don't think we'd see anytime soon if they did, but if they did, that would be awesome. I'd be super on board. I'm not going to talk about this for too long because I think I'll make people angry, but if an HD version of Skyward Sword happened, I would be really excited, and I thought I'd add it on the list. Here's a crazy one for you. Sin and Punishment, one of my favorite games on the Wii, and it was originally just a franchise in Japan, but then they brought it here. I love the Sin and Punishment series. I think it is fantastic. It's like a rail shooter action-adventure game. It is unbelievable, and if you've never played one before, I mean, you need to. And like I said, this is kind of crazy, because no one would ever see this. I don't think anyone would be as excited for it as I would, but seeing another Sin and Punishment game, or even this one just HD-ified, that would be unbelievably cool, first of all, and I think that we need more representation of these kind of games on the Switch. Speaking of which, new Kid Icarus game for the Switch would be awesome, and I think that a lot of people would really enjoy that. But yeah, a railgun shooter action-adventure game like this would be unbelievable. I think that the Switch could do so much for it. I love this series, and it is from Nintendo. A lot of people don't know about it, and if you don't, you should definitely check it out. Now, this is a big one, and I don't know if it'll ever happen, but if I ever get to see the day when Nier Automata is on Switch, well, I don't know, I'm going to be extremely happy, because this game is unbelievable, and having it on Switch would be awesome. And the fact that Xbox got it also, when it was originally like a PS4 or PC kind of thing, I was like, well, that kind of leaves it open to bring it to Switch. I know that Square Enix really loves the Switch, and they support it with a lot of games. Nier Automata, if it could work on the system, would be unbelievable. I think it would be a lot of Nintendo fans' first time playing this game, and I think a lot of them would really enjoy it, because I enjoy it a whole lot. I mean, if it's just me, then it's just me, but wow, this game would be unbelievable on Switch. And another one of those wish things, it's probably never going to happen, but if it did, that would be pretty awesome. One of my favorite games of all time is located on the Nintendo 3DS, and it is called Fantasy Life. If I was to ever get a sequel to this on anything, and not the mobile sequel that Japan would like to think is the sequel to Fantasy Life, a real sequel, I don't know. I think I might just cry on the spot, because Fantasy Life is amazing. This is a really weird one because a lot of people don't know what it is. It's easily one of my favorite games of all time. We're talking like top 5, like high in that list, like maybe 3 or 4. I absolutely love this game. It's definitely hard for a couple people to get into, but most of the people who I've introduced it to really love it, and a lot of them end up sinking a lot of hours into it, and I've sunk a lot of hours into it. And seeing a game like this on Switch, I know that Level 5 has been working on something, and maybe it's the Snack Time World Adventures, which would be cool, but having Fantasy Life come over, one of my favorite games of all time, whether it be this game just coming over, or Level 5 decides to make a sequel for it, I would be all on board with that. I think that would be fantastic. Tomodachi Life is underrated, and I love it. It's another one of those 3DS games. Man, I just need to make a couple 3DS videos, but seriously, I absolutely love Tomodachi Life. Having a Tomodachi Life on the Switch would seriously be a dream come true. I actually think a lot of people would really like this. It's just kind of one of those games that you turn on for a bit and you check throughout the day and you come back to it and you see all the wacky stuff that all your people have been up to, and it's magnificent. I love Tomodachi Life. I still play it all the time, and I think I got it like 4 years ago, but I mean, a lot of people still play Animal Crossing. I still play Animal Crossing on my 3DS. Having Tomodachi Life, once again, one of those huge wish things, but I think it would be pretty awesome. Something that I've never heard anyone talk about or even think about, really, besides me, is Donkey Kong 64. Having another 3D Donkey Kong game, because I really love this game. I don't know why I'm whispering. I feel like maybe people are going to get mad at me again. I love Donkey Kong 64, and if we got an HD Donkey Kong 64 or a new Donkey Kong 3D adventure, wow, that would just make my day. So Nintendo, if by any chance you see this video, make this game for me. And for the 5 other people who think it would be fantastic because this game is amazing and underrated and a lot of more people should know about it, please remake Donkey Kong 64 or give me a sequel. Although I could probably come up with a bunch of more weird stuff and just stuff to stick in this video, I'm gonna end it right here because I don't know, I'm feeling it. But those are some of my wishes for E3. the last like half of this video was pretty crazy. Honestly, I kind of just want the E3 that a lot of people want. I just want to be surprised, and I just want updates on games that we already have information on. I just want a fun time and at least one part where I can scream like the little Nintendo fanboy I am. Guys, like I said at the very beginning of the video, I'm just going to update you real quickly on some stuff that is coming to my channel. Like I said, I'd really like to do some creative things that I've been thinking about, and I think YouTube is the perfect platform to do them. Yes, my channel is unbelievably small, but I think I have a lot of good ideas, so I definitely want to try some new stuff, and you're definitely going to see an E3 video tomorrow, so don't worry about that. But if you see new types of content on here, I mean, don't be scared, because we have music reviews, we have game reviews, we have gameplay, we have talking about music, we have weird videos where I just turn on the camera and rant about something. I really do anything, kind of. We have anime reviews, so it's like, if someone really wants to see me do something, I mean, I'd love to do it. I'd also like to do a Q&A video when I hit 200 subscribers. I know that's like a small thing, but I still think it would be kind of cool to do. Anyway, I'm unbelievably excited for E3. I'm sure you guys are too, and I honestly cannot wait to see what Nintendo has come up with themselves for us. That was really worded weird. Sorry if I sounded weird this whole video. I'm just really excited for E3, and I gotta go play some Halo. I don't know why, but I mean, I'll see you guys in the next video. How about that?